All right, guys, it is that time of year again. It is holiday shopping season. Black Friday is right around the corner. The Christmas shopping season is right around the corner. And I get asked this question about 100 times per day, whether it's down in the comment section of my YouTube videos or if it's out in public when I run into you guys. And that question is, what is the best budget fishing combo out there today? And look, let's be honest, there could be a literal million different correct answers to that question, depending on where you're fishing, what you're fishing for, what your budget is. But in today's video, I'm going to attempt to find the absolute best fishing combos at every single store that I have here in my city. And hopefully by the end of this video, we will get to the bottom of what is actually the best budget fishing combo available today. Let's get inside first. Let's see what Academy Sports and Outdoors has. Let's kick this thing off right. Now, the reason why I chose to start with Academy is because I feel like Academy, at least where I live, has probably the largest selection of fishing gear versus any other store. Wow, that baby is really going ham. I think he's upset because his mom's not letting him get that really expensive fishing combo that he wanted. Yeah, he definitely wants the most expensive fishing combo in the store, so I understand his frustration. But as you can see, I mean, these guys are stacked up as far as rods and reels and fishing combos go. So let's talk criteria, right? Like what actually makes something a good budget fishing combo? I like to break it down into three distinct kind of criteria categories. One, the budget, right? How much does it cost? Obviously, that's going to be probably the number one factor when determining what the best budget combo is. Your budget is your budget. Number two, the aesthetics of it, which is probably the first thing you're going to notice. At least it's the first thing I notice when I'm looking for new gear is how it looks. You know, does it jump out at me? Is it colorful? Is it plain? Does it match kind of my aesthetic? You know, these are all things that just go through my mind. Probably the least important of the three criteria, but it's still important. Then you've got the obvious one, which is functionality, right? The number three criteria tier. Does it work? Does it do what you're trying to do with it? Is it going to be able to catch the fish you want to catch? Is it versatile? Can it catch multiple species of fish? These are all things to take into consideration when you're choosing a budget fishing combo. Now, when I do videos like this, you know, we could create a combo, right? Like we could just take this Guggen rod right here and we could find a bait casting reel and we could like kind of make our own budget combo, but I don't want to do it that way. I want to find those pre-made combos, probably not these right here, but a combo that already has a rod, it already has a reel, and they're made to be sold together. Here we go. Now we're starting to find the little combos section right here. All of these are already pre-put together, they're pre-priced, they're ready to go. Oh, now this is an interesting combo. Check this thing out. This is the H2OX Premier right here. And look at this thing. This is actually a decent looking combo. And it also comes with the little hard bait kit attached directly to the rod. That is stinking cool. I gotta be honest, that's one of the coolest combos I've ever seen, just for the simple fact that they included some like sample pack of their own baits on the combo. That's probably one of the coolest gimmicks I've ever seen. This combo is actually only $79.99. So I'm gonna keep looking around for now, but right now this is a solid contender. You guys let me know in the comment section kind of what your price point would be if you're looking for a budget fishing combo. I normally go with the old rule, right? $100 or less. That's typically where I try to go for, but that's not to say that I won't go over if I'm really in love with something or if it's gonna do the job for me better. Oh, here's another one right here that I'm very familiar with. How about the old Lose Mach 1? This always used to be one of my favorite combos just because of the white on white. I'm a big fan of the white rod and white reel, even though they do get hella dirty. Now that bad boy's listed at $169.99, so we definitely taken a step up from the $79.99 to the $169. This is a 7'2" medium heavy fast action rod. So this is kind of more of a bass fishing setup, and it would be a lot closer to what me personally would be looking for because I'm a bass fisherman primarily. I'm not even really in love with this either though. I think we can do better. I think we can do cheaper, but also just as good feel to it because this thing feels really good and it looks good. Now, of course, I'm giving a lot of love to the bait casting combos first because that's just what I use most of the time, but I know a lot of people prefer the spinning gear, and this little Penn Wrath 2 right here really looks interesting. This one's a 7-foot length, medium light power, fast action. So this right here, oh my Lord in heaven. So this right here is something that I would consider to be very versatile. Multi-species, out the yin-yang, I feel like. Price? 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 No price. Okay, well, I guess it's free then. Anybody else heard that stupid joke before working in retail? Oh, shoot. Dude, my daughter's birthday's coming up, and this thing right here, the purple proficiency combo, that would actually go super hard. The old daughter would definitely appreciate that. It's even got purple line already spooled on there. That's so sick. Guys, check this one out right here, man. If this was a 4th of July fishing challenge, I would have just found the perfect rod. Look at all the red, white, and blue on the rod itself, on the reel. It's crazy. By Proficiency, the most mad scientist people in the fishing industry, and I'm here for it. Oh boy. I have almost broken 2 different combos. I've almost brought this little metal roof thing down twice since I've been here. It's probably why they don't invite me here anymore, huh? All right, guys, I have scanned this entire section. I've literally looked through every single combo that they have in this store. I even found a really sweet Shimano combo over there, a bait casting combo for $149, and I almost scooped it up because it's a Shimano, you know, so you think it's nice, but it was a little bit too expensive. I wanted to keep it closer to that $100 mark, like I said. And guys, our winner is right here on the end. I almost had to get to the very end before I found what I think is going to be the best. Here we go, guys, right there. The Lose American Hero bait casting combo. Speed stick, baby. 7 foot, medium heavy, fast action, literally the perfect combo for me and what I like to do. And it's just versatile enough. I could go catfishing with this thing, could probably do some pan fishing, maybe, but I can definitely do some really good bass fishing with this thing. Possibly could even take this thing inshore and catch some redfish or, you know, any fish of that size, maybe some snookies. Now, what I really like about this thing is it's priced at $99.99. And like I said a little while ago, that's kind of my mark if I'm trying to be budget conscious. I want to keep it under $100. At least I thought it was priced at $99.99. But when you look on the website right here, I guess because it's holiday season and all these deals are going on, this thing is actually marked down from $99 to $59.99. This thing just turned from a good budget combo to quite possibly an amazing budget combo because we almost cut the price in half. I'm also looking at this, looks like there's 56 reviews and it has overall 4.3 out of 5-star review. So overall, that's pretty good. And aesthetically, if I'm being honest, this thing looks really good. It's got the very simple black and blue reel rod scheme, really clean color combination, but not trying to overdo it. I was fully prepared to spend $100 at Academy today. Didn't even have to do that. Still have a really good combo that I think is gonna perform well, but we're not gonna know anything until we put line on this thing, put a lure on it, go out, spend some time fishing, which we are gonna do later in this video. Let's head to the next store. Next up is Dick's Sporting Goods. By the way, speaking of the gift-giving time of year, might I suggest if you're looking for a gift for the freedom-loving American in your life, maybe just consider a little NFG product, you know, shirt, we got hats, or if you're looking to give a gift to your more sensitive friends. And when I say sensitive, you guys know what I mean. A gift from NFG will either make somebody really happy or really upset. Either way, isn't that the point of gift giving? Visit NFG shop, I'll link it down below. Not all of our designs are controversial, I promise. But some of them are really awesome. All right, we have arrived at the next store, which is Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, Dick's is kind of an interesting situation because they used to have a pretty massive selection of outdoor goods, but as all of you guys know by now, over the last few years, Dick's has kind of drawn down their outdoor presence in their stores, which is super weird. I wish they wouldn't, but I'm not the CEO. I don't know. But they do have more of a selection than, say, like a Walmart. They're kind of in between the big store and the small store. In fact, all the fishing gear is just kind of back here in this one corner now. And it used to be like all of this, and it wrapped around that wall over there. A little disappointing, but we still got some love for Dick's. That wasn't sus. I'm already seeing a lot more spinning combos that are pre-built in this store, and some of them are actually really good looking too. Look at this Fluger right here, man. That might be one of the best looking Fluger combos I've ever seen in my life. That might be the only time I've said Fluger and good looking in the same sentence. That thing's actually sick. The Presidente, a little wobbly. And this thing is $99.99, so although it does look good, and for a Fluger, this thing is really stepping it up a notch. I'm not sure I'm ready to pay $100 for this particular combo. Another really cool looking spinning combo. This one's an Akuma. Look at this baby blue and orange combo that they got going on here. That is actually sick. That is a $59.99 Pretty good looking combo right there. Apparently this thing is called an Okuma Fuel Spin. That's interesting. She's a 6'6", medium action. Okay, she's got a little backbone to her. I actually don't hate the way that feels. The Fluger was a little when it came to the feel. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, both these combos jump out to me in the aesthetics department, but you can't just judge it by aesthetics. As you guys know, that can get you in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna do a quick look around, but I'm kind of feeling like getting a spinning combo today as well, just to really cover all of our bases. But let me make sure there's not anything better in this store. If you thought it couldn't get any better, I found the bait casting version of that Okuma Fuel Spin, and look at this stinking thing, man. That one's $99 as well. You got to give Okuma some props, man. That's one of the most aesthetic combos I've ever seen. And orange and blue just happen to be some of my favorite colors, so I'm a little biased. Tell you what I'm not going to do is make the same mistake with the crazy proficiency combos. You guys will remember I bought one of these in a video a while ago. I tried it out because I wanted to see what all the hype was about. And these things are just some of the craziest combos in existence. Let's just say I didn't have the best experience with this combo when I bought it.
There's a will, there's always a way.
Oh, I may have just cracked my rod, dude.
Nah.
No way. It just kind of felt like it cracked just then. When I made that cast, something like made a cracking noise. Ooh. I just found one of the most interesting combos that I've seen so far. Is it just me, or does this Quantum look suspiciously like a Shimano? Look at the side plate. I mean, that is just pure Shimano engineering, or at least like a wannabe Shimano. I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, obviously you would want your stuff to look like Shimano, and that's one of the top brands in the industry. What's even more interesting is the price tag. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that says $49.99 for a Baitcaster combo. Now I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say that this rod is probably not that great. Like, it doesn't feel like the best rod. And you know, when you're buying a pre-made combo, I'm kind of buying the reel more than I am the rod, if that makes sense. I don't know, it certainly looks the part. I just don't know if I'm gonna trust a $49.99 Shimano lookalike combo. It just can't be that good, right? It can't be. Maybe it is. Somebody let me know. Well, look, I've scanned the entire store. I've looked through every single combo, just like I did at Academy. And I'm telling you right now, I think when we combine all of the factors that we're looking for, this Okuma Fuel Spin is actually going to be the selection here. Let me explain. All right, so I'm looking at this thing on the website. So Okuma Fuel Spinning Combo, there you go. $59.99, that's a good price. I mean, just look at these photos, guys. This is a good looking combo. It definitely checks that aesthetic box right out of the gate. It's a 6'6" rod, medium power, just like we already talked about. Now look at this, this is interesting. It's got 9 reviews. It's got a 3.6 overall stars out of 5. So I'm not too excited about that. So maybe there could be some issues with the functionality aspect, but we're not gonna know that about any of these combos until we get them out there in the real world and use them. But it's got the aesthetics, it's got the price, and it could be more versatile than that bait casting combo because it's an open face rod and reel. Can probably fish for more species with this thing. So this is cool. We've gotten a bait casting combo and we've gotten a spinning combo. But I'm liking the versatility and just kind of the all-encompassing nature of this challenge so far. I really think we're gonna get to the bottom of this age-old question: what is the best budget fishing combo? We have one more store left, which is of course Walmart. Who knows what we're gonna find there? Ow, God. That metal bar to the forearm sucked. I chose to go to Walmart last because, well, normally I get kicked out, so just seemed like a good place to end this video. There she is, baby. The Walmart fishing section. This is where it all began. The other thing about Walmart is they're not gonna have a ton of pre-made combos. You know, they're gonna have a ton of your Zebcos and your kitty stuff, but they're not gonna have a bunch of grown people stuff. Except for Proficiency, which is apparently in every store in America now. Of course, you got some Luz representation in here. That's a decent looking little combo. Got your El Cheapos as well, your Matsuis. What is that? What is it, worm gear? What? Is this real? Does anybody know about this? Okay, I'm not quite sure if I'm sold on that one yet, but what's the price? This should be about $4. I really don't know how much that thing costs. With all due respect, I'm just gonna walk away from you slowly. One cool thing about Walmart though is they do still have like the big catfish rods and reels and stuff, and the big stuff like this. Look how big that Zebco reel is right there. Yeah, and also none of these things are listed appropriately, so I can't tell what's what or how much anything costs. Oh my, here we go. Show me that closer. So we got the old Xfinity, another Luge product, man. You got to give it to Luge. They have gone head first into the really colorful combo realm. Wow, that thing almost hit me in the face. Those of you who don't know, I used to work for Luge like back in the day, like 6 years ago. And back then, they did not have very many color combinations like that. They had like a white combo and they had a black combo. They did not have a whole lot in between. But that is a real tree combo, boys. And it's not even camo. That's kind of weird. Why isn't it camo? I actually would have preferred it to be camo. Because see, that's not aesthetically good enough. That's just not gonna get the job done. There's some camo. That's interesting. That's almost like a catfish setup, potentially. Dude, look at this Donkosaurus right here. So that's a 7-foot medium ridge cat. Edge cat. I can't read. There we go. 7-foot catfish combo. That would have made it a lot easier. Just read that. I used to be a super anti camo combo, fishing combo type of guy, but there's something about this that just makes me want to buy it. So that thing is $49.96 is how much that costs. Now, I'm not completely sold on it yet, but I just like the fact that it's different from everything else that we've got. You know, we've got a baitcaster combo for bass. We've got a spinning combo that we can catch pretty much anything on. And then we've got this big, heavier spinning combo for larger game fish. I kind of like the feel of that. They might have more combos around this corner. Okay, they do have some more big game stuff. You can tell this is all like catfish stuff, larger size reels. They're already pre-lined. Yeah, that's definitely a catfish combo. Look at that guy. Yes, I love those. Look at that camo combo right there. Whoa, that's kind of like what we got, but the bigger, like, caster version. It's got ugly tough guides. Well, geez, man, I like a good ugly stick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I guess now the question becomes, how stupid am I? Which camo combo are we gonna go with? Because now we've got some options. We do have the spinner, the open face. Looks a little wonky, I'm not gonna lie. And it's a Real Tree branded, so I'm not sure how much Real Tree knows about fishing. Now this one, on the other hand, you got all the camo aspects of it, but it's an ugly stick. And it's got the actual spool. That's a tough call. Let me know in the comment section which one you guys would get, but I gotta go with this one right here. The actual ugly stick, I just feel like that's gonna give us the most durable of rods. And then it's got the camo, and it's a little bit more versatile, I think, because it's got the caster on there. We could easily go after bigger game fish with this, like the giant catfish, gar, like the spillway type stuff. I feel like this is going to be a really good spillway combo. And I mean, when you put them side by side, I kind of feel like it's not even close at that point. I mean, this camo is even a cooler camo than that Real Tree camo. Okay, Real Tree, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dog you that bad, okay? I should have just said that I picked the other one and that was it. I apologize. Now this one was a little bit more expensive. This one was like $80-something, so we are eating it a little bit more on the price. But if it's more aesthetic and it's a better name brand, so we figure the functionality might be a little bit better, I can deal with the price being a little bit higher. And honestly, we still have not exceeded $100 on any of these combos, which is pretty insane considering inflation and how high everything is. All right, we have done some work today, folks. We've got 3 completely different combos, completely different in all 3 categories: price, aesthetics, and probably functionality. So the only thing to do now is to put line on all this stuff, figure out where we're gonna take all this stuff to go fish, because I wanna put them through different situations and versus different types of fish to really get a good idea of which one's going to be the winner. All right, see you guys at the water. All right, boys, we made it to the backyard pond. It is a beautiful day out here at the backyard pond. It's kind of overcast, nice and cool temperatures. Got all 3 of the combos right here, and they're all rigged up a little bit differently. So starting with that very first combo that we got at Academy, that American Hero Lose combo, obviously went ahead and put a lipless crankbait on there because I'm seeing this combo as like the most bass fishing friendly combo of the 3. Not to say you couldn't do other types of fishing with it, but I went ahead and put some 15-pound fluoro on there, which I felt like was a really good all-around bass fishing line size. You could do a lot of different things with that line size. And I felt like a crankbait would be the first perfect lure to try on that combo. But we're also going to try things like maybe spinner baits, Texas rigs, anything in between. Then you got this little Okuma fuel spin right here. We went ahead and put some 30-pound, actually that's like 15-pound braid, excuse me. And I went ahead and tied a little leader to it, like a 10-pound fluoro leader at the end. So that kind of combo I kind of see as a bass fishing, crappie fishing, bluegill fishing hybrid combo. Hence the little crappie jig that I've got on there right there. But that thing could catch crappie, bluegill, bass. I mean, heck, that could catch a catfish. And I really like that braid to fluoro leader combo on a spinning combo. That's just my comfort zone. Then you got Big Daddy right there. Big Daddy's not gonna be as versatile as those other two combos, but this might just yield the biggest fish today. So I went ahead and just put straight up 20-pound fluoro on there, a big rig, got a nice big circle hook right there, just kind of like a normal bottom rig. So obviously all these combos are gonna be geared towards different species, but as we fish around the backyard pond, we're gonna kind of change our lures. We might even change lines on some of these combos and just see how they do across the board, fishing different types of fish, different areas, fishing on the bottom, fishing on top, whatever, what have you. You know, fishing stuff. Let me know which combo would suit you the best out of these three, because I might just be giving this stuff away at the end. I don't know. Dude, there's also something that keeps blowing up underneath the dock right there. You guys see all the ripples? I know where I'm throwing first. I was trying to flip it in there. That didn't work. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got in there right there. Ooh, I feel like I just got tagged. Oh, we're on. We're on. Geez, I paused it and it got smashed. What a jump. Look at my guy. Yes, sir. First fish of the day on the Okuma fuel spin. Look at how my guy ate that little crappie jig right there. Dude, there's still, ow. There's still fish going crazy underneath the dock right now. I gotta hurry up and get back in there. Look at that though. Not a big fish, I get it, but that is a healthy little fish right there. Head and shoulders for days. Look at that little tank. He hit it like a ton of bricks too. I'm gonna kind of just let him go back over here. So I think there's still something going on underneath this dock. As soon as I turned my back with that fish, I realized there were still topwater explosions going on. Okay, boom, first fish. Handled it like a pro, no problem at all. In fact, I could probably loosen up the drag quite a bit now. That was so stinking cool. Threw in a really long pause, and that bass just came and murdered it. I think the fish might be hungry today, boys. This little pink and black swim bait. Oh, I had a little fish following me. It looks really good in this kind of green looking water clarity that we have today. We had an algae plume within the last week and it's just hung around. It's kind of pretty, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I like it. Oh, we just got hammered. Are we on? No. All right, well, we've proven we can throw that little 1/8 ounce crappie jig and we can catch bass and probably anything. What about a 1/16 ounce jig? So half of the size the one we were just using. Can this combo still cast this tiny little lure as effectively as it did that 1/8 of an ounce lure? And can we actually catch multi-species with this thing? Oh, that was the best skip of the day right there. Finally starting to get the hang of this combo a little bit. May have caught everything that was there. Wow, I say that and something hits right there. Come on. Oh, something just swiped at me. Did you guys see that? That was insane. Man, something chased me out of there and even like flashed at me. I'm gonna try to really make a bomb cast here and see if I can make it to the other side of the pond. Not close. It kind of got caught up in the reel. I think I could though. I think I could definitely make that cast. Well, overall impressions of this spinning rod so far by Okuma. Oh wow, that wasn't even straight. My bad. Oh, I guess it's a two-piecer. I didn't even realize that. Overall, though, I'd say it's been fine, you know? I probably would have went with some slightly lighter braid, but this is all I had, so I made it work. And obviously, it's still working. Still catching fish. I can still cast pretty decently far. And the operation is okay. You know, I wouldn't say the operation is like hella smooth, but, you know, remember the price point here. These are budget combos, so these aren't high-end necessarily. Overall, I'm fine with it. Oh, yeah. There he is. Oh. Pulled off. Yoinks, this is frustrating. Oh, the tail got cut off already. Fudge. Take two. That was terrible. Oh God, something just followed me and bit me right there. These fish are a bunch of teases today. I was like just doing that and he followed me out and attacked it. Let's try over here. I'm on. We're on. Oh, it came off. Pretty sure that was a bluegill too. We have been working hard to catch a bluegill. It's normally not that difficult, but that's why they call it fishing, not catching, right? Never heard that one before, have you? And geez, I'm already cheating. I'm fishing in front of a feeder, for goodness sake. It's the hardest I've ever worked to catch bluegill, I think. It's kind of ironic. I can take my daughter down here and catch 50 bluegill when I'm not filming. As soon as I put a camera on my chest, bluegill are just like, nope. Dude, there are so many aggressive fish that keep coming out of nowhere. They keep scaring the bejesus out of me. They're literally just appearing out of nowhere. We're on, and it's tiny. Yoinks. And he got away. It was another just tiny bass. I think the electroshocking report was correct. A little bit of an overpopulation deal, but you know, we're dealing with it. We're on. Oh, that was so sick, and he spit it again. Gosh darn it. Oh, and I caught another one. One of them spit it, and I let it fall in the water column, and another one came up and ate it. That's insanity. And look how tiny this bass is. Okay, well, we're definitely going the wrong direction in the size department, but we are proving that this rod and reel combo is very versatile in the lures that it can throw and the range and size of fish that it can catch. And that's the main thing we want to do today. I'm really happy with this combo so far.
Up there this morning, remade the hunt club. Every bit of that corn we put out was gone. 11 bucks.
Dylan, let me know if there's any hogs over there.
Any hogs in it? You welcome to make a video shooting it?
I was about to say, if I see anything over, over there, I'll definitely shoot it. Well, since I'm catching nothing but tiny bass anyways, why don't we go ahead and make a lure switch? Because I'm thinking this little combo right here, if I wasn't fishing for panfish or crappie, or maybe just like a bobber rig with a live shiner on it or something, the main thing I'd be using a rig like this for would be weightless rigging, different types of baits. Weightless Texas rigging, excuse me. So there we go. We need a stick bait. Yeah. And of course, guys, if you want to pick up any of the fishing stuff I'm using in today's video, GuggenSquad.com, promo code LOJO. You guys already know the deal. Oh yeah, that's a purple and green pumpkin. I didn't even realize. That's literally my favorite color of all time. Ow, right into the finger. Go. Oh yeah, just like that. Oh yeah. It's a little windy now, so it's not really the best lure for this situation, but oh yeah. Boom! I literally casted that almost to the island, so nice. You get a lure with some actual weight to it, and this combo is performing just fine. Let's give her a little flipperoo. Oh yeah, effortless. Now I think we finally found this combo's real true comfort zone with this weightless worm setup. I think this is exactly what this combo would be just perfect for on a day in and day out basis. Now I haven't thrown a hook set yet or anything, but just from casting and flipping and retrieving, this is definitely a comfort zone for this combo. I don't know, like I said, get in the comment section, let me know what you would use this combo for. Oh. Oh! Yeeted him. Didn't mean to do it. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah, little bass. Another little bass. This is just embarrassing at this point. Although we are proving that this combo is capable. All right, the lunker log claims another victim, and he ain't much to speak of, but by golly, he's an active eater. All right, this combo has definitely proven its value. I mean, at $59.99, this thing's already caught like, what, 5 fish using multiple different lures, different techniques. I'm feeling really good about giving this combo a passing grade as far as being a really top-notch budget fishing combo. But it is time to move on to the next combo, which is the Walmart Camo Big Game combo. Now here's the thing, really the best place to test that big game combo would be a spillway, right? A dam, a hydro plant. The places we love to go on this channel and really target those big aggressive fish. So I think it would only be fair to take that combo out to a local spillway that I have not been to in a long time and see how this thing measures up. See you guys at the spillway. All right, Mr. Walmart Ugly Stick Camo combo. I got a spillway for you right here. Hopefully we can match this thing up against some big catfish today. Just see exactly how this thing holds up for an $80 combo. Let's try a shrimp first. All right, it's the first cast we've ever made with it. Let's see how she does. So you gotta hit that. Now it's a free spool. I'm actually nervous this cast is not gonna go well for some reason. Okay, well, we got it out there. It's got a little clicker on it. Not sure how I feel about that. Okay, there we go. It's on the bottom, I think. Yep, it's on the bottom. I'm not really crazy about where I ended up right there, but I'd kind of like to try to cast that again. I think I have my tension a little too tight. Now that I got it loosened up a little bit. Take two. Much better. Much better. No backlash or anything on 20-pound line. That's kind of impressive. Now I think we're gonna do the old shove it into the ground trick. Now, let's go ahead and flip our clicker on, because we're gonna want that. So when something bites it, hopefully makes some noise, I can hear it, and hopefully it alerts us. Boom, there we go. Perfect. Now we wait. Oh my gosh, the camo combo just got bit. Oh, we got slack in our line. We're on, boys. We're on. Oh, we're on. We're so on. We're so on with the Walmart combo. Okay, we are hooked up, boys. Oh, this feels like a decent fish, but I can't be certain. Oh, come on. He's just coming right in. What's he doing? He's coming right to me. Now he's fighting. Oh, he's rolling. Look at him go. Come here, buddy. We need you so bad. Come on, son. Get on up here, boy. Let me put you in the holding pool right here. Let me put him in a little holding pool. Look at that, boys. We got ourselves the first fish on the Walmart Shakespeare Ugly Stick Camo. And I have to say, this thing did its job perfectly. In other news, this little holding pool right here is kind of sick. Look, he's not even stressing out right now. He's just like, am I hooked? Am I caught? What's going on? All right, boys, we did it. We caught a fish. We proved that this thing could do its job in this exact scenario and can do it well. Let's get this guy unhooked kind of calmly. Let's try not to stress him out too much. Boom, little channel kitty cat. I could not be happier to see this fish right now, I'm not gonna lie. Been waiting over an hour. I mean, the bite's just not been that great today, but oh, please don't spine me, sir. Dude, I'm sorry, bro, but you kind of did that to yourself. Okay, well, you've basically earned your freedom. Go ahead, buddy, crawl your way out of there. There you go. Woo! Appreciate you, brother. There's a really sick echo in here too. Yee yee. Everybody out here hates me. That was freaking sick. That rod did fine. I mean, casting's been fine. Retrieving a small, but still a decent sized channel catfish, it did that. Ooh, I cut myself a little bit. Let's keep fishing, boys. Oh man, I laid it right in the sand. That's probably good for it. We're just gonna send it right back out there where it was. Let's see how the casting continues to be. It's been pretty good so far. Actually, let me change locations a little bit. Closer to some deeper water that I found. Because these fish don't really seem to be cruising the shallows too much, but they are definitely out deep. See, right off this little sandbar, it drops off and it gets deep out there. Yes, sir, dude. We got that far too. Ooh, but it got a little sloppy on the back end. We may have just figured out how to bird's nest this combo. All right, we're gonna do this kind of same thing that we had going on. We're just gonna shove her into the old sand and let that be the rod holder. Beautiful. She's performing today. I like it. She came to play. As you can see, this combo did get a little dirty. We were shoving it into the old mud, but you know what? That's how combos like this are supposed to be used. You know, in my opinion, that's kind of how I like to use them. I like my tools to do the job, no matter how dirty, no matter how hard it is on the gear. I want it to be able to stand up to that hardness. That did not come out right. I'm definitely not through playing with this little ugly stick combo, but I think it already has proven that it's up to the task of its purpose, which is catching a big fish in water with current maybe, being able to hold a lot of line so you can get the bait way out there, fought a normal sized channel catfish, and was able to land it. So kudos to this rod and reel combo. It's definitely gonna get a passing grade as well. That only leaves the last combo, the Baitcaster, the Lose American Hero, which was on sale for $59.99 as well, which is a killer deal regardless of how it performs. Obviously I went ahead and started off with a lipless crankbait because I felt like that was just the starter bass fishing lure, right? If I was gonna give this to a beginner, I would only put 2 lures on it. You know, I would give him this, I'd say cast it out and retrieve it, or put like a weightless worm on there like I was just using with that spinning combo. But let's start off with something a little bit more exciting and moving, seeing as how we have some conditions that are gonna be right for it. Let's make some actual casts with this thing. Let's just do our quick little tension check here. You know, you want to start off decently tight. I don't want to throw the world's worst bird's nest right off the rip. Okay, and I could definitely loosen that up a little bit. Now, that's a crankbait, pretty heavy lure, so this combo should be able to do that. But, ooh, I just got touched, dude. Oh, I just got hit again. Oh, I'm snagged. What? I'm snagged. You know what that means? We do have structure because I'm on it right now. I wonder if this is one of the structures that I built or that Jay built and I dropped. Oh, I just broke my crankbait off. You're me. I make 1 cast with my crankbait and I lose it. Yoinks. All right, let's try that again. Cast it that way a little bit, away from whatever the heck that snag was. But yeah, this combo can absolutely sling that crankbait. I mean, we're getting an easy 50 yards and just kind of effortless. If you guys remember, really the deepest part of the pond that we created was kind of like this little channel, basically kind of right here, this little ditch. That's where we dropped all of our structure and stuff in. I'm gonna try to just drag this thing right down the middle of that new channel, that really, really deep channel. Okay, the operation, you know, it's pretty good. I'd like it to be a little bit smoother on the retrieve, but yeah, it's fine. Once again, on sale, $59. Got to keep that in mind. Casting has been pretty good. Oh, there we go. Ooh, we almost threw a bird's nest. We saved it. We saved it with a little bit of thumb control. Thank goodness. Wow! What happened there? Holy frijoles. Let's see if we can learn a little bit about this combo. It's a 6.4 to 1 gear ratio. Oh, I'm on. As soon as you start talking about the specifications, baby, the bass just can't take it. Dude, another tiny one. Dinkosaurus. Look at him. My man was so small I couldn't even get a whole treble in his mouth. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to talk to you like that. Man. He's almost as big as the crankbait. What are you thinking, Junior? Boom. Fish number 1 on the new combo. Handled that little half-pound bass like it was nothing. I couldn't resist that either. As I was saying about the combo, it's a 6.4 to 1 gear ratio, speed spool, laser AH. If any of that means anything to you guys. The rod we already know is like a 7-foot medium heavy fast action. Real typical bass fishing setup. I'm liking this combo already. I would do anything to see a big bass right now. Oh, I've seen nothing but dinks today. I know for a fact there's a few big bass left in here still. Let us not forget about Larry, the 6-pound largemouth. I mean, he's still in here. We saw him during the pond expansion. Where's Larry at? Where's old Lair Bear at? I think it's time to do a little lure switcheroo. See what else this combo can do. All right, well, switched from a crankbait to a little weighted Texas rig. So we did the weightless Texas rig on the spinning combo, which I feel like is a really good way to utilize a spinning combo. But if I've got a baitcaster in my hand, I want a power fishing setup most likely. And even a weighted Texas rig is still considered power fishing to me. Got a little blazing worm on there too. And I want to work some of this deep water and actually hit some of the bottom points of the water column. We hit the middle level of the water column really well with that lipless crankbait, but I want to get down there on the bottom and feel some structure, see how this thing does when you actually have to throw a really hard hook set and you need some hook penetration through a soft plastic. I can tell by how long it's taken the lure to reach the bottom that we definitely have some super deep water out here now. Third time I've done that today. I tell you what, I've got it really dialed in from a casting perspective though. Really no issues. Oh man, I had him. I think I had him. Maybe I had nothing. God, I think I threw out my back on the hook set. Frick. Oh, stretch it out. Dude, a fish just chased it in on the retrieve and he drops it. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I'm just rusty or my fish are just squigging me today. I was retrieving that worm in, but with this blazer worm, you know, it's got the little swimmer tail and something ate it on the way in while I was swimming it. Well, you gotta love a good blazing worm, man. Even when you're retrieving it back in to cast again, it still just has such a great swimming motion. It'll still get bites on the retrieve in. Dock boat? Oh, what a shot. Gotta be somebody there, right? Somebody there that's hungry for a little snake. It's got a lot of protein. Well, I'm not gonna keep throwing the Texas rig if the fish are just gonna ignore me. So we mentioned topwater earlier. I think we should give it a try. I'm gonna whip this buzzbait around a couple of bank edges and other places that I just feel like there's gotta be fish. I've been seeing tons of blow-ups all day. Been seeing bait getting pushed around all day. Let's see. Okay, let's see how this 6:4 to 1 gear ratio works with a buzzbait. You know, that's actually not that bad. It's actually not that difficult to keep it up on top of the water. So that's good. Now I got fluoro, oh, yoinks. Luz, I'm not saying this is your fault, but I think you need to look into this. Oh, yoinks, that was my fault. Dude, this thing, wow. There's bait getting busted over here on this dock constantly. Let's try the dock from over here. Oh, that was kind of nice. Oh, my deer feeder's going off. A lot of things happening. Gotta be honest, that was a pretty hilarious way to end it right there because my GoPro died, like right in the middle of me talking. And then I threw a backlash, the first one of the day. And then my thumb button just got like locked up to where I couldn't even cast the thing. Where did I throw the combo? Where is it? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This Luz combo just went down a lot in my book in the last 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and start there. This Luz combo was on sale from $99.99 down to $100. And on that fact alone, it was a pretty good deal, or at least I thought it was. It's a bait casting combo. It's a 7-foot, medium heavy, fast action, you know, all the things that I like in a normal bait casting combo. So I was sold on it. The aesthetics, you know, it's got a little bit of blue right here. It's got a little bit of blue on the reel, but it's a real basic combo. So I'd say the aesthetics are kind of like a B- type deal. Functionality, also probably a B-, but that dang thumb button kept sticking, super frustrating, was not a fan of that. Everything else about this combo though was pretty good. I mean, this is a solid B budget combo right here. Let's talk about this ugly stick big game combo. Now we only caught the one fish on it, and let's be honest, this thing is probably the least versatile out of all three combos. You could bass fish with this, probably, but it wouldn't be very fun. Obviously, casting this thing over and over again would not be ideal. This is the type of rig that you want to use exactly like I used it, at least in my opinion. And I'm gonna add this to my spillway and like catfish combo. I think I'm gonna keep this combo for myself because I really did like what it can do versus a bigger fish versus current, you know, with a really heavy like 2 or 3 ounce rig like I have on there. But because of its versatility being basically like a D+, you know, C-, it can really only do what it's supposed to do. And because the aesthetics of camo on a fishing rod, I've just never been a fan of that. This is gonna be my 3rd place combo. This is gonna be the last place, least versatile, least aesthetic, which can only mean that the Akuma Fuel Spin is actually the best budget fishing combo that I found in this video. Let me explain. So first of all, I'm a big color guy. I like a lot of color on my rod and reel for a lot of different reasons. But I mean, just look at that right there. So much color. And the colors actually work together really well. So a lot of people would think this combo is too loud and bright, but it's right up my alley. I would give this thing like an A as far as aesthetics. Price-wise, it was $59.99, just like the bait casting combo. So relatively cheap, way under that $100 threshold that I like to stay under in a budget challenge. And functionally, I feel like this thing can do literally everything that we did in this video. We could bass fish with this. We could brim and crappie fish with this. We could catfish with this. Now this rod's a little noodly to go catfishing, but I still think you could do it. So because it had that low price point, and the aesthetics were through the roof. The versatility was really high. I've got to crown this thing the winner of the best budget fishing combo challenge, or whatever the hell I'm calling this video. But as always, get in that comment section and let me know which combo you would like the most. And in fact, I'll probably be giving away, in fact, you know what? Frick it. I'm gonna give away that LOJO reel. I'm gonna give away this reel right here that I just threw in the dirt, but I'll clean it up. And this reel right here. I would mail the whole combo, but mailing fishing rods is actually incredibly expensive and it's a pain in the neck to do it. So I'm not gonna do it. But here's the reels, and if you want these two reels right here, all you have to do is smash the thumbs up button on this video. Tell me that you liked it in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll pick a random subscriber, and I'll announce it in the description of my next video. Hey look, I know it's a lot of work to get something free, but if you want it, do the steps. Get in that comment section, let me know which one of these combos you would have picked, or which one you think is the best, or maybe I missed completely the best budget combo out there actually. So flood that comment section with your suggestions and all of your recommendations for the best budget fishing gear out there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.